So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And this, of course, is one of the most notable arenas in Latin America. The Estadio Monumental Colo-Colo here in Macul, in the southeast of the Chilean capital, Santiago. And as you can see, we've already started here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Neymar, no, that's been intercepted. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. And it's Roberto Carlos. Neymar, he's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's Maradona!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pull it. Quality ball. And they can counter here. Maradona. And he's had it nicked away. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Someone I really like a lot, Peter, is Matthijs de Ligt. You can't get much better than him when it comes to taking the ball up the pitch, into midfield. And then
Rafael Leao! Now, oh, he's been caught napping! And again! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh no, what has happened here? And the keeper's in command. Cruzeiro do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Rodri, and it's Belletti. Messi, well, nicely intercepted. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Serginho, played over towards the opposite flank. Now it's Maradona!
well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Rafael Leao. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Belletti. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Belletti. Now it's Mbappe. And that's a good... Rafael Leao!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Rafael Leao. 15 minutes till half-time. Neymar. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Cruzeiro with the corner. There first. Punched away. And the ball's come loose here. Van Dijk. Kimmich. Oh, well played. Mbappe. Beckenbauer. That's Beckham. De Ligt. And it's Van Dijk. Oh, he's found some space here. Just eases him off the ball. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Now it's Mbappe. Rafael Leao. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Rice. Stood up well to him there. Van Dijk. Cafu. Van Dijk. And De Ligt. Passing is crisp and sharp. Roberto Carlos is charging up on the overlap. Can he stop it going out? And there's the end of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Rice was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Roberto Carlos, a true great in every sense of the word. That looks a good ball through. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. And it's Gullit. Serginho. He's gone forward. Referee's given a throw. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Kimmich. Well timed, excellent interception. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Rice. Mbappe. Gullit tries a shot!
Gullit is offering a Rice smile there.
Corner number 2 then. So, third corner of the game. Decent hit! It's in! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Cruzeiro are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Beckham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Oh, what a pass!
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now that's well seen too.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rafael Leao looking to run onto it. Maradona is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the pass is intercepted.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, shooting chance! And one more try! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas with a predatory goal.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me...
And the finish! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Cruzeiro get their fourth corner. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Up he goes! Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Maradona. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Cruzeiro needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
No, he's not getting any further than that. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Cafu. Oh, what a mistake! Can he put it away? Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! An act of charity. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. The Urbano Caldera is located slap bang in the middle of a residential district here in Vila. It is certainly a venue which has a lovely, homely feel to it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Sané.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Cruzeiro do have a chance to counter here. Opts for safety. The defender is not giving up on this. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Serginho. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for options for movement. Belletti is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Can he spark a counter here? Rice.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Mbappe! Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. De Ligt.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And that's a throw-in. Sané. Saliba. Serginho. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Zico. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Sané. No, that's been intercepted. And he's had it nicked away. Fabinho. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And they've been given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Neymar tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. De Ligt wins the duel this time. Rice cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
A nicely aimed pass. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Great defending, strong and determined. Fabinho. Messi. Great ball if he can get there. Zico unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's Maradona! And he's done it! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
37 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelos jogadores
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ederson gets good distance on it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And here's Neymar. No way through there. Sané. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Rice. For Fabinho. There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. How would you review the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now, and we get some free-flowing football.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Belletti. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Zico. And he's intervened well there. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi stood his ground strongly. Zico. Sané. Now it's Mbappe. Sané looking to get on the end of this. He's had a hit! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And that has put paid to that.
Público presente na partida.
Now it's Mbappe.
9.420 espectadores.
That's foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for Maradona! Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Belletti really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Opts to play. Big chance! Chance here to counter. Zico. Rodri. And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Short changes him with that pass. Belletti. Neymar. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Rodri. Saliba. Belletti. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Belletti. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maradona, given the lift of his goal. Ruben Dias, kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe! And it's there! And surely that settles it. Terrible error, duly punished. A case now of complete control. Zico. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a nicely measured pass. That is good alertness. Rice. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Mbappe. Messi. Beckenbauer. He won't be happy with that one. For Rice. And that is expertly dealt with. Vinicius Junior puts his foot on the gas. He's played him through. Mbappe! And somehow he kept it out.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Corner number 3 coming up. Defending of the desperate variety. Cruzeiro are looking to go forward now. De Ligt. Barella, and it's Zico. And here's Mbappe. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Rafael Leao. Maradona. No, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, that's a very deep... There's the shot! He scores! Comfort, yet more comfort. Easing away. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Just eases him off the ball. Five minutes to add, and he's been shifted off it. And no, that was never going to make it. Fabinho to Barella, and here's Berbatov. Maradona. He came in hard, very hard. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Serginho. And that's that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.